In 1980, Diane and I took our honeymoon on the Pacific Princess, the Love Boat. And 35 years later, we just had our 35th anniversary on the Star Princess, and we asked Phoenix Rising, the band, to play our song, I Love You Just the Way You Are. At the end, Joey talks about his last performance that he took on the Pacific Princess before they scrapped her.
About as close to that as we're going to get. 35 years?
35 years.
And you ain't killed him yet, huh?
No. And that was sung to us on the Pacific Princess, the original Love Boat. 35 years ago. Tell me about you.
What?
I know you said you was on it.
Yeah. I was actually we were the very last crew on that ship. We joined here in April 25th of 2002, and we the ship was based out of Bermuda at that time. Well, not based out of Bermuda. It was just sitting there for right after 9/11, and they didn't move it or anything. It was just in Bermuda in the water. And when we got on her, God bless her, she was a mess. And they cleaned her up and did what I call donuts out in the middle of the water, make sure she was running right. And when we when we left Bermuda, like the ships normally go are flat like this, she was like this. She was listening to the port side, and we were out sailing, and she like this, and the captain says, and the only ones on there were the crew, so it didn't matter. And the captain says, "Attention, crew." He said, "I know that we're listening to the port side quite a bit." He said, "We have," and I can't remember, something like 40 or between 40 to 80 tons of garbage that it had accumulated over the time that it was sitting there. They said, we'll get rid of this when we get to New York," and they did, and shipping, and we loaded passengers on, and we were running out of Bermuda, And we did that for 7 months. And one of the best times that we had, there were all overnighters that we did in Bermuda, and I can't remember the first Bermuda port, and then we did other two. It was a kick with 7 days out of New York. And had a ball.
Well, for us for marriage, it was in 1980, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke her up because it blew an engine, and because I was an engineman, I heard that, and I had to get her out of bed, to take her out back, to take a look and see that one screw wasn't turning, and the next day they announced that we're going to be a day late to port. So it had problems clear back in 1980.
Yeah, well,
But it was a great ship.
She'd been in the water for quite a while. I think when I got on her, she'd been in the water for about 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a well, I could tell you some stories, but I'm not going to.
All right. Well, thank you for doing the song for us.
And give them a round of applause in 35 years. That's